Good afternoon, everybody. We have another bracket round matchup in the All Boards No Swords tournament. We have Ellendar versus Xarnax, their first match in the bracket stages. I'm Theerwolf, and I am joined by Jiggly Saint. How's it going, Jiggly?
Hi, everybody.
So both of them got a bye. They both went 2-0, 2-2 rather, in the Swiss round, I think. And this is their first matchup. What are you looking forward to seeing here today, Jiggly?
It would be nice to not see Mirrored Overworld, just because Mirrored Overworld is definitely tricky, and it does take away from a lot of the traditional routing. The other thing that would be nice to see is a useful item on the Armos statue.
Yeah, I mean, the odds are in the favor that something decent is at the Armos statue. I mean, sure, you can have your raft, you could have your heart, or maybe even the 4 pack of bombs, but there's a lot of things that you kind of want to see early. Your
Actually,
red
actually,
candle,
seeing the raft
wand.
early can be useful because it does help to take the extra routing into account. So, you don't have to back up and go back to those raft spots later on in the game.
I mean, if it's gonna be a overworld exploration item, recorder is the best. Power
Yeah,
bracelet is okay.
and we've got
Raft,
mirrored. Nope, this is not mirrored overworld. This is
raft.
standard, and we're all the way up here in Death Mountain.
Yeah, I mean, with the full start shuffle, you could be anywhere. And Death Mountain, at least it's not totally far in Death Mountain. It's kind of middle-ish. And we have hints right next to start if they ever get a book to understand the hints. But yeah. The extra heart at the beginning, that's always kind of helpful. It's not going to surprise me that Ellendar is prioritizing going to the other Armos screen. Another option is to go to the grave, which does have potentially 3 open caves, 1 guaranteed, other 2 kind of maybe.
Yep. Here we've got level 8 here on Ellendar's side.
Level 8 is a level.
Okay, that's not the worst first room to see.
And it is first quest 8, so we do have first quest 7, 8, and 9. So no second quest 8, which
That's a good thing.
That's good.
But I'm surprised Ellendar isn't going back into Pirouette, the key door. But look, level 9's right below level 8.
Sure, I mean, that's kind of convenient.
Yeah.
You can recorder to 8 to get to 9 if you ever get a recorder. And Xarnax is going to be following Ellendar, so just seeing the same information. Still looking for some resources here. The Armos item's going to be in the east somewhere.
Well, I can tell you one thing. One of the resources we're going to be sorely lacking are rupees, because that was the minimum small secret we just saw.
Yeah, you get your buck. Maybe the bomb prices will roll down to 1. That would be nice.
Well, Ellendar now has a toonie.
Yeah.
2 small secrets, $2. This is gonna be a bad poverty seed. I mean, unless
I don't know. Large secret could be 150.
Well, the large secret would have to be 150, and the medium secret would have to be 40 in order for any to negate that terrible secret.
Well, you're typically not relying on the small secret for anything.
On the other hand, though, if bombs are also 1 rupee, then everything will work out.
I mean, bombs 1 rupee would make everything just very, very kind and happy. Unless it's the rare shop in the most inconvenient location ever. So far, the overworld hasn't seemed too bad. Got a
Okay,
lot of
so
little
it's our
blue
vanilla medium.
Octoroks. Vanilla medium isn't bad. It's something.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna go, I would rather have a vanilla large. Oh wait, we're talking rupees here, not ice cream cones.
Yes. And Ellendar is prioritizing that Armos. Xarnax right on Ellendar's heels, so they're
Okay,
pretty much mirroring each other.
so that's our white sword. And you know what? That's actually good in its own right because, well, that doesn't really give you any advantage. What you do know at least is that one of the dungeons is not going to contain those bombs. So if you can just find yourself a couple of boomerangs and everything that you find in the dungeon is just probably for the most part worth finding.
And I mean, this location to find 4 bombs is pretty nice if you're gonna use them anyway. There's 4 bomb
Yeah.
spots. You got 4 bombs. It kind of works out.
Ooh, a lot of Gibdos on this screen here.
All Gyptos want is a hug.
And what's the reward? Ooh, the other hint shop. We got a level 3 here on Xarnax's side.
Level 3 is a pretty nice level.
You were saying?
I mean, granted, it is like second quest 3, so
Second quest
it's
3.
less good than a first quest 3. Oh, no, this is first quest 3. No, wait, we're in the far right. Never mind. Yeah, if we're in the far right of the L, it needs a key. Yeah, this is sadness.
Yeah, also with that being if that's a second quest level 3, we're going to be looking at a bait block.
Yeah, there's going to be 2 bait blocks in this seed, so buying meat kind of a priority.
Well, the good news is that the level 7 bait block, and it will be level 7 if first quest 8 is what you indeed saw.
Yeah.
Because it's probably going to be more likely that second quest level 8 is going to have that bait block in a very inappropriate location. 132 is our large.
That's a good amount of money.
That's not bad. Now the question is what is the price of the bait?
Well, there's a cheap one somewhere. You just have to find it.
Ooh, Ellendar taking a death there on the coast.
That's kind of inconvenient. I mean, dying when you at least have 1 bomb is something.
Well, it might not be inconvenient. Let's see what's over. Ooh, hey, there we go. There's I guess that's our cheap meat. Well, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna buy a candle first, and then maybe buy the meat afterwards? So that death might not actually be that terrible because now Ellendar has a candle.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of change your routing a little bit. You don't have to hunt down whatever random open cave has the candle.
Yeah, well, that's one of the things about the randomizer is you're changing your changing your strategy on the fly.
Yeah, and
Yep.
I think it's a pretty good play. You got still large secrets out there.
Well, there's 2 more large.
You're gonna have to head to the. You're gonna have to head and find some burn bushes if you want to make use of the candle, but it's something.
Indeed, but Ellendar's gonna screen scroll over here and is gonna head down towards the K mark, as I call it. Ooh, we got ourselves some dark nuts on the overworld.
And Xarnax did verify for himself that yes, vanilla level 2 will always be a lake in this flag set, so just take a look at the water. It's
Don't
cool.
get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit. There we go. Ooh. That's the silver arrows on the coast. There are arrows. So, hopefully we won't need to worry about buying regular arrows in this seed.
Probably, so.
Now
I mean, it could be arrow blocked.
I mean, there's always that possibility. Ooh, Ellendar taking another death.
Yeah, you don't really want to die too often in these things when you keep getting sent back to Death Mountain without bombs, because that's just inconvenient.
Come on, there we go. Good placement, but doesn't get any, doesn't open the wall, so...
Well, mixed quests, there's a lot of spots that just aren't guaranteed to be anything, but getting the extra fork was nice. Getting that first kill off a bombing enemy, and then just getting the luck to get a bomb drop.
So now Xarnax has a few bombs, can start excavating all of Death Mountain.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad thing to give it a shot. Save, retry, get your bombs back.
Ellendar is coming back into level 8 here armed with this candle. Will it be? No, it's not going to be enough to get through that room. At the very least, you'll need a red candle.
Yeah, or bombs, but it always feels a little bit bad to bomb souls, but sometimes you do what you gotta do.
That's true. Ooh, this is a pretty tough room up here on the waterfall. Each one of those enemies takes away 2 hearts.
Yeah, and Xarnax does not have a candle to try candle boosting past, but as long as there's an opening. And yeah. His reward, though, was to lose money.
Now, hopefully, Xarnax saved with those bombs so that he can, come back and try again. Because
yeah, I think Xarnax is going to do that now, so it's good play.
Probably going to check this one out and then it's going to retry. Yeah, it's just another money grabber.
Yeah, I think once you have maybe 4 bombs, that's a decent amount to bomb some spots, retry, bomb the others. It's a lot of spots on Death Mountain that could possibly have something.
Yeah, we found level 2 here on Ellendar's side.
Yeah, second quest too, so it's the letter A. It's a staircase item somewhere. Okay. There could be walk-through walls.
Oh, shoot. Oh, wow, our bombs are 36 rupees.
It's kind of sad when a medium secret doesn't afford a bomb pack, but what can you do?
And speaking of walking through walls, there's one. And this is that's a potential to be the item. The check up here is probably a key up here in this keys room.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy enough to clear with just a candle. There's 4 keys, sure. You can burn them, they're dying to just a single flame.
It is. The transport.
Yeah, there's a Paris transport stairs in 2. It's kind of nice to get it out of the way so you know next time you'll find the item. I like Xarnax doing a little gambling with his money just to see what happens.
Ooh, only got one more spot left to check out here. Actually, maybe a couple.
Yeah, there's a couple more spots.
And we found level 6 here up on Xarnax's side.
Second Quest 6 is kind of interesting. It has 2 pairs of connector stairs, some walk-through walls. It likes to have important things in there somewhere.
Usually.
Oh, Ellendar clearing that gigantic gel room. It's always fun to have to clear like 8 little items just kind of sporadically hopping around the screen.
Yeah, this is not an ideal situation. It definitely loses you some time. Now here's the other side of the shoot room, and there's a key.
7 is on Death Mountain, so if you want to spend 30 minutes of your life, you could possibly wander around in there. Xarnax does know where the bomb shop is, so I'll be curious to see if he buys bombs. I guess not.
Yeah,
He's
you know
gonna
what?
stick with his 4-pack.
You know what? Considering we've already seen level 3 in play and that we know it's second quest, I would be more inclined to want to save up and grab that bait. Because there is a possibility the important item in 3 will be behind that bait block, and you know, if it's something like, for example, the the step ladder. And we got likes and we got ourselves some fires. Those likes in this position is rather dangerous, considering the fact that if you get hit by them without a permanent weapon, you're essentially stuck and you have to up A. So that will be a staircase.
Oh, Ellendar is trapped on the left side. So it's just stuff. No staircase with the item up there. Maybe there's a Triforce, but it would take way too much effort to get that one room clear in the
Here's
top
the
left.
item. Here's the staircase item. And what have we got tonight? It is the recorder. Everybody in chat, you know what to do.
Well, you know, having that be your first dungeon item is not bad.
Oh no, it's great. That's a great item to find. I'm just referring to the fact that it is in its dungeon.
Yeah, I mean it's in Second Quest too. It's what it does. Oh, getting trapped in with those Landmola. Yeah, that was an immediate no thank you. Xarnax found 3 levels so far up in this area. Forgotten Spot was 5, he had 6 and 7. Not, well, what levels are really appealing in this flag set? I guess 2. And Xarnax is still looking for the candle, because he didn't buy one.
Yeah, the candle could definitely be down this way. Oh, but here we go. There we go. Checking out. That's one good thing about getting the recorder early is that now you can do a lot of route. You don't have to double back for as many route. Well, double back while you're routing, sort of.
Yeah, especially the Deadwoods. A lot of recorder spots in this area.
Yeah. Well, there's one in the Deadwoods. Actually, there's a potentially second one in the Deadwoods. And then there's, of course, 2 up by the grave.
Which, since Ellendar hasn't checked out the grave, it makes some sense to kind of route from Deadwoods into grave. Gonna end up kind of dead-ending a little bit, but at that point you could just save.
Well,
Xarnax does find 2. It's kind of not interested right now, though. Wants the candle really bad.
gonna check this spot here. Do we have anything there? We do. It is... to take any. That'll be useful. We still haven't seen our white sword item yet.
And whatever it is, they're both guaranteed to get it. They have their 6 hearts. A lot of overworld hearts found.
So now nice. Ellendar is going to screen scroll over here. And make sure you go down first, otherwise, if you don't check this, it would be a grave mistake.
And it actually is nothing.
Yeah, that's because Ellendar doesn't have any Triforce pieces, so there's no whirlwind.
That always kind of throws me off a little bit. When you get the recorder super early before any Triforces, I like Xarnax faking out the red lever there.
Yep. Ditto for level 6. Level 6 second quest spot doesn't have anything. And there's our, I like to call that the wooden candle.
Yeah, that candle location is why if I ever start on Death Mountain, I sometimes like to check the grave. Just, it's possibly 3 spots. You just go back to start, just get it out of the way.
Not only that, if you
Yeah.
find a level underneath, and you ever happen to get a hint talk about a feat of strength, that does kind of throw out the possibility of power bracelet blocks, but maybe not so much with this seed, but with other seeds.
Yeah. I mean, with this flag set in particular, given the fact that you need a book, it's kind of difficult to ever think maybe I'll actually get hints. I mean, you might,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Well, it's a trade-off if you do, so.
Everybody loves Wand Fire, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you mean just like how everybody loves First Quest level 7.
I'm pretty sure there are people who've made careers based off First Quest level 7.
You know what the saddest part is that is actually a possibility. YouTube, everybody.
So while Ellendar wasn't to spend a key to get to that south part, which ended up having the recorder, Xarnax not spending the key, which, you know, with second quest run through 6, being a little careful with your keys might be good, it might be bad.
Well, since we know that the 6 dungeons are going to be second quest, we know that the wonderful Keepalooza, which is level 2 and level 5, is not going to be factored into the equation. So keys are definitely going to be in short supply.
Yeah. Xarnax is going to get a candle, though, so that's at least something. Ellendar being a little carefree there with the health, just bodying the Octorok over and over, saying, "Out of my way."
And we got a level, ooh, and that's a big one. That's level 1.
You know, it's not a bad find.
Oh no, that's an excellent find. Ellendar is going to pirouette out here, I believe.
Yeah, good call just to open the door. Why not? Before you get too committed.
Although I'd probably race through that door just to seal the deal. Even though I don't think that's necessary.
Nah. Oh, Fires. You and your lag.
Now, if I'm not mistaken... Ooh, we got Danger Noodles up here in level 1.
For reverse controls.
Now,
make
if I'm not
your
mistaken,
debut.
this room... Yeah, that could be a push block, but it's not.
Yeah, even though there was a floor item... Yeah, checks, no.
Yeah, the way that the plate where that heart was, that's definitely the staircase in level 7. And oh hi, Gleok.
Can't really do much against Gleok right now. But Ellendar's been pushing against walls in levels that don't have push walls.
And it's probably going to bomb upwards here when... Yeah, you're definitely not going to want to bomb upward there.
Yeah, so that's a different segment. There's a staircase somewhere in the south that goes to the north part of the E. So this level 1 is basically, you gotta get past that giant blue Lambo room if you want to get anywhere.
Yeah, I think
that's not friendly.
Yeah, there's just no way. You're gonna need to come back with some advanced combat.
If killing this is required, that's bad.
Well, you know what it'd probably be worse is if the wand is beyond that. The wand or the red candle?
You never know. Could be wand, could be candle.
Well, wand and red
Xarnax.
candle are basically the best two weapons to defeat a Landmola anyway.
Yeah,
There we go. I think Xarnax just got a 10 count. Managed to force the bomb drop off these souls.
yeah, nicely done.
Considering it's just souls in level 8 so far.
Which, yeah, you can bomb your way, checking rooms. I don't know if that's best use of your time right now. 8 has 2 items and staircases.
Yeah, 2 items and staircase, and of course, first quest level 8 is nowhere near as much of the trash fire as, second quest level 8.
Yeah. Hopefully there'll be some like diagonal staircases, some corridors, spirals, something that they could just wander into. Xarnax is just doing a little dance here. I mean, you could build your count and force again if you wanted to.
This room looks like it might... Yep, there's our Triforce piece.
Which, if you had a recorder, that would be nice.
Hey, well, there's one
Yeah,
raft
Xarnax
spot.
does force.
That's a raft spot there. So we know that the raft is not going to be required to get to the coast.
Yeah, likely not required, but we'll see.
Well, I mean, we still have some dungeons, I should say, outstanding.
And the white sword item, you never know.
It's true, the white sword item could still be at the level 4. Yeah, Xarnax popping back into level 8 just as I expected.
It would be nice to leave this level 8 with some keys, some items, all the good stuff.
Yeah, just an extra heart container for his troubles.
I mean, it's a thing that exists in the game that I guess it's something.
Well, it's not really a something that you're gonna need to really see at this point. I mean, a red ring would seem preferential to the heart container, but if
almost anything is preferred to the heart container, but
well, I mean, if you knew that the white sword item was important and you still had less than 6 hearts and you needed that 6th heart, but also the extra heart container could come in handy as getting past the mugger rooms too. So don't underestimate that.
Yeah, that's potential use.
I know people don't like to think of their life as a form of currency, but
In Zelda 1 Randomizer, it is often a form of currency. Oh, Dig Dogger. Happy Dig Dogger. Ellendar is just sitting on money.
yeah,
Looking for a shop to spend it on.
Well, what do you spend it on at this point? I still say you should definitely go get some bait.
Baits, maybe if you get the cheap keys. Although I think the cheapest in this seed is going to be like 90 something that we've seen, because there was 117 key for the expensive one. That's not appealing.
Yeah.
Then there's like 90 something for another key, which, might be worth it. There is a potential that the second item here in 8 is past that Dig Dog or shutter door block in the south.
Yeah, I guess Ellendar will have less of a difficult time with that. Unless, of course, that happens to be where a wand is located.
Xarnax building the count up again.
Yep. Have we seen this room here? No, there can't be anything in this room.
Hey, keys are things. We like keys.
Well, I meant the push block, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, just trying to navigate around this 8. A lot of solid walls blocking him. Still missing levels, and Ellendar's been doing a lot of overworld exploration here.
Well, that's a key. That'll be useful. Where are you? Okay, there. So.
Xarnax is running out of rooms. He's got 4 more that he could probably reach.
Yeah, we saw that Dig Dugger block was all the way in the south, correct?
Yeah. I'm thinking you can bomb to the leftward rooms somewhere.
Yeah,
Xarnax is running a bit low on bombs, though.
Yeah, I have a feeling Ellendar's 8 is going to be a little bit more fruitful.
I mean, the item in 8 could still be something that you don't really care about.
True, but at least you'll get that out of the way. You know, it won't be it won't for Ellendar. It would be probably less likely of a situation where, you know, that could be where the bow is located. If it turns out the item's not very good.
I mean, at this point, there's not a whole lot of stuff that you wouldn't want to find. I'm thinking maybe book would. Well, I mean, that's fine. Book gives you info.
It would give
doesn't
you
increase your combat.
No. I mean, I suppose you could still use it to candle boost.
Boomerang is fine. I mean, we like boomerangs when we have nothing else. And there's 50 million things that you could be boomeranging.
The boomerangs are more useful in these scenes too, because you can bunch them all up together, and then lay down a bomb.
I think Xarnax is going through this stair to get back to those 2 rooms in the northeast that he hadn't seen.
I don't think we've gone down here yet. No, I think we have. Well, no, this room could be something. Oh, and look at that! It's a triple Dodongo room.
That's kind of unpleasant.
Now, I'll be honest with you, that doesn't look like it's likely that'll be where the item is.
Not with that thing in the middle there. I can't think of any second quest room from 1 through 6 that actually has a stair with that. Xarnax tried to burn the blue Lionels with the candle. Got him weak enough to bomb, so that worked. He's actually going to clear the Dodongos, I guess.
At this point, if I guess you might as well. If your recollection of what can and can't be pushed is a bit spotty, then yeah, just as we thought, can't be pushed. And it looks like Lord Banana was our white sword item.
Oh, that's not bad. So South Coast, get a boomerang. That's pretty nice. That increases his ability to kill keys, maybe gels, maybe.
And we've got a level 4 here at the burn clip spot.
Everybody loves burn clip spot.
Yes.
And everybody loves second quest 4 too.
Oh.
So Ellendar might be here for a while. Even having like the boomerang, that's just gonna lure you in with the promises of you could do more now.
Ooh, getting bought by those red bubbles.
I mean, there is a room of blue bubbles right before it, so that's not too terrible, but you're gonna have to come back through the red bubble room.
Yeah. Oh, and looks like we found our one-way staircase.
So the problem with feeding those 6 bombs to the Dodongos was Xarnax ran out of bombs. Finds the
Yeah,
arrow shop.
that's a bad thing. Looks like Ellendar is gonna bunch these moblins up together. So I'm gonna make a weird prediction. I predict that the ladder is gonna be here in level 4.
Could be. I think the reverse controls are giving Ellendar a little trouble,
Yeah.
as they do for everybody.
Well, they wouldn't be evil if it wasn't difficult.
It's just such a mind-bending thing of what direction am I supposed to be going? And switching back and forth between the two control schemes is oof.
Yeah. Oh, we can go through the wall here, and it looks like we've got... Now, this could be an item, this could be our staircase. It is the ladder!
Well, I guess you were correct. Ladder. That's pretty nice.
You know, if only my, if only my predictions worked like this when I was actually playing the game. Oh, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I mean, it's a dark room, so it's not anything relevant. It's just a pain to get through.
Yeah, but that means that, well, they could show up later on and they could be something else.
Well, you just gotta hope that that was the only room where they decided to have a giant wizard party.
Well, there's the compass.
Compass is nice.
Oh, and it's just next door, down one room. Come on, and... Oh, it's free.
I mean, those are the best compasses that are just like, hey, just keep exploring the direction you're going. You'll find something.
Well, the most important thing is that it tells you where it's not going to be.
And it is nice for Ellendar to get a Triforce on the board. You can record her back to this screen, which it's kind of in an awkward recorder destination because you'll end up on the right. But you can always clip back, so it's something. Better than their start screen.
Yeah.
Although level 4 seems to be pretty isolated with nothing else near it. I mean, at best, you go to the coast from here to get your arrows.
Yeah, I would say that would probably be the best thing to do.
And if Xarnax is careful and doesn't die, he might find 4, depending on his routing of this section. I mean, a single blue wizard in a room of miscellaneous other stuff isn't terrible.
Well, let's see if we can get rid of that wizrobe. We can.
And if you can get rid of wizrobes, you typically want to do that.
There we go, nice shot. So this is either a staircase, or it is... Yep, it's just the transport.
At least you kind of know where the other transport is.
Oh, but
It's
look at
something,
this.
so you
We got
don't
a
waste your
double-
time.
We got a double wizrobe room on the other end.
Yeah, that's not so appealing, especially with that shutter door and the inability to kill that soul without a bomb right now. Kill him permanently anyway, so you could respawn the room.
Right.
That's, that orange wizard room was something else. Goes
Yeah, we'll
for
see.
the hope and pray bomb, but no.
There's a lot of walk through walls here. This could be an item. No, it's not.
Eh, it's always nice to hope and dream, but no.
Rush
And
is.
reverse controls again. It's very nice that at least the game put that blue bubble room near the start, so worst case scenario, you just kind of wander in, get your controls back. Xarnax has no bombs in this level, so well, he gets the free 4-pack, I suppose. That's something. He will almost certainly end up getting the ladder, since that seemed relatively free if you just kind of pursue the item.
Yeah, the letter wasn't too hard to find.
It is a shame that Ellendar saw the bomb upgrade in 4 either, because that would have been very conveniently timed.
Yeah, that's right. The bomb upgrade would be here in level 4.
Yeah, it's somewhere in the north section. Ellendar going back to 8? Maybe? Maybe not? Thinking about it? Getting some bombs first? Sure. Xarnax wanted a candle boost, but burning the wall and shoving the fire deep into the wall, that doesn't work, so...
Yep.
This red bubble's definitely giving him pause.
Xarnax getting the step ladder.
Yeah, it's a nice thing. I mean, Ellendar hasn't prioritized getting the silvers, which, you don't have a bow, so it's not like it immediately helps you. You just have to route it in at some point when it's convenient. And you kind of want to have the silvers when you do find the bow, if at all possible.
Yeah.
Oh, blue wizards doing blue wizard things, kicking you out of levels. So, interesting that Xarnax decided not to explore 4 any further. No, there was a free Triforce in there if he had stuck around, but seeing the blue wizard room and deciding, you know what, I don't like this place. Might be the right call. We're still waiting on some good offense here.
Send help. Yes, my sentiments exactly, old man.
Oh man, that bunny screen was fun.
Here's the room that Xarnax was unable to get into, or should I say, get out of, or should I say, go, that way. Ellendar gonna check up here first. Sees the Aquamentus.
Oh, Xarnax. Armos was kind of mean. And now with the gigantic money pile that Xarnax has, he is gonna
just
make
answer
a nice
question.
little purchase.
No, the bottom of 8 was recorder block. Xarnax still does not have the recorder from 2.
I do like the bomb purchase on Xarnax's side. Just, you have over 200 rupees. Let's fill up, maybe save, try to get some things done.
And Ellendar pushing the wall in level 8.
Yeah, that's not going to be a thing in the first Quest 8, but Ellendar's been pushing a lot of walls that just, just gotta check Fred's randomizer, make sure he didn't break the game. the lack of bombs on Ellendar's side to kill the Dig Dogger is pretty inconvenient.
Yeah, at this point in time, I'm pretty sure that progression will be, past there.
Yeah, Xarnax spending some time in First Quest 7. The bait block is at the very north part of the dungeon, so it's not a block at all. It's just a dude saying help.
So that isn't the bait block, is it?
Yeah, it's a Gorilla. It's an enemy.
That's
if you see an enemy...
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was gonna... But the message would be different. It's like, oh, no, wait, no, that's the wrong...
Yeah, the message would be different if you had a book. You'd ask for pizza or tacos or who knows what else, but...
Tacos. There's
7.
our bomb upgrade, and it's just a vanilla 4.
I mean, it's better. I'll take a vanilla 4 bomb upgrade. It's not +2.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, there's way worse.
Yeah, I mean, you could use up all your bombs. I don't know if that's strictly necessary.
I think Ellendar wishes they had some
It might have
bombs.
been.
Maybe Ellendar will get lucky and, well, can't find a bomb upgrade in this level.
Yeah, Ellendar's losing some time here trying to walk through walls. Needs to just get bombs.
And Xarnax is about to get hit by a Gorilla.
Gorillas doing what gorillas do. They like to kill you.
Gorillas be gorilla-ing.
I mean, what Ellendar could do is just continuously farm that blue Octorok outside 8, which sucks. But, yeah. Yeah, and this 7 is not kind. I really don't like approaching First Quest 7 from the north. You often end up trying to bomb south, and there's like one wall that'll bomb, and everything else is just a trollish solid wall. Seven is definitely one of those levels that you want to hopefully have some sort of weaponry.
Yeah.
Ellendar is going to West Death Mountain. Doesn't have the bomb shop bombed open. Well, just kill blue Octoroks and hope. Hey, sometimes you do get lucky though. How quickly do you run out of 11 bombs in First Quest 7? Pretty quickly.
Yeah.
It can happen. Just to respond to chat, yeah. So he did a retry with the bomb store still bombed shut, which you kind of want to leave that open. You might want to go and bomb it open, even if it's cost you a bomb and you're not buying bombs, because you never know what the future holds.
This looks like this might be our item here in 7. Oh, and it's a big one. It's the wand.
Oh, thanks, First Quest 7. So that's pretty nice. Xarnax stuck around in 7. A lot of the other levels giving him a issue.
Yeah, now
he's gonna start knocking out things now.
Yeah, Xarnax is, I would say, definitely in the lead right now. Even though it's still Ellendar is here in 7, so not too far behind.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Ellendar does stick around long enough to find the wand. It's about midway through the level. There's some distance you have to get there.
I mean, if you're not running into any strict combat blocks, and you're not running into any, well, we already have the step ladder, so those kind of blocks aren't a problem at this moment. So, yeah, you'd want to keep looking. And there's a timely bomb. Oh, not quite enough. So that's probably going to hurt Ellendar a little bit. But is zeroing in on the room that contains that wonderful, wonderful wand.
Yeah.
I believe.
Hopefully, just bombs the right walls, goes through the right key doors. Is that Triforce actually through the staircase? The answer is no, and it's actually a giant trap that sends you back to the beginning in a Goma. Thanks, game.
Oh no. Ooh.
I guess Xarnax is thinking, you know what? I can always get this Triforce later.
Yeah,
it kind of sucks.
That's always a question: but... is when do you stop digging a level and just come back later?
I mean, if you have a wand and you have a ladder, and unless you are blocked by something, I don't know if he was specifically blocked from a room, but
looks like we got ourselves an easy Triforce here at 6. Along with the Goma block.
Spend a key, get a Triforce. Sure, why not?
Hopefully Ellendar... Oh, wow, lots of Gomas here in level 7. It looks like this whole area is Goma City.
Yeah, we don't like Goma City.
Yeah.
Ellendar is burning through keys quite a bit, but... I mean, if it pays off in the end...
Oh, Ellendar is gonna retry.
That's interesting. Gets the bombs back and keys back, I suppose.
Yeah.
I mean, 1 key and 3 bombs? And loses some money to get the bomb upgrade? I don't know. But Ellendar is moving away from the wand now, and that's not good for Ellendar.
Oh, Dark Falls, I got that.
Are we missing any levels at this point? No, we have all the levels. We have the White Sword item. So, yeah. Power Bracelet not required. Raft not required. Recorder is required. Xarnax is heading to the right place to get it.
That's right. Level 3 was such a long time ago. Yeah, one was here and one was... What was the block here at level 1? I want to say it was combat.
It was the Blue Land Mola's Shadow Room.
It was definitely a combat block, so Ellendar's...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to work out well for Ellendar.
Probably not, no. Although I guess Ellendar never picked up that hardened one.
Oh no, Ellendar, yeah, no, Ellendar might have...
Or retried?
Maybe. Yeah.
Oof.
So Ellendar is going to go back.
Yeah.
This is becoming a little bit more difficult. Now here's a question. Now Xarnax is in level 2 and we'll discover the recorder shortly. you think Xarnax will go back to level 8 right away, or do you think we'll just keep going and seeing what else there is?
That's always a tough call. When you know where an item is, at this point, what is he looking for though? Just bow, really.
Yeah, but the
I mean,
bow.
he's missing some levels, but he's gonna find the recorder, which is gonna kind of, I don't know. It's not too bad, and with a wand, specifically with a wand, you can kind of take out that big dogger without worrying too much. I don't know, maybe you go back. Depends on how you're feeling, I suppose.
I guess the big question is what was the proximity of the of that spot to entrance?
I mean, it is on the other side of the level. He'd have
Yeah,
to do
I think
quite a
that's
hoof.
yeah, that's the thing you might have to consider too, because I mean, if the spot in level 8 was close to the entrance, then it might be easy to just pop in and out and not worry about doing the level 9 gamble.
I think if well, he needs the recorder, and yeah, I don't know. I would go back to 8 before 9 if I was still missing a bow. I would do that because guaranteed item in like 3-4 rooms.
Okay,
Take
well,
that all day over digging 9.
yeah, because we know that level 9 in this particular flag or seed is going to be, the classic, level 9 that's going to have all those
Yeah,
stairs.
gigantic 9.
Yeah.
Xarnax is having some fun in this too. Doesn't want to spend a key to get to that south leg, which would give him the recorder. Don't know that we have any indication of where the Triforce is, but it's not up here.
I would want to say that the Triforce was ladder blocked, but Ellendar here being very persistent trying to take down these land molas. Only needs to take out one of those land molas, and then they can. Oh, but getting hit again.
I mean, if Ellendar had full health, it would be different, but every time coming in with 3 to 4 hearts, and that's just so dicey.
Yeah. But on the other hand, though, we still haven't seen both items out of one. If it's the bow and, like, say, the red ring, that would put Ellendar in another.
It's second quest 1. There's only one item in here. Second quest 4 has the second item.
No, that's right. Yeah, there's only one floor item, and it's probably the magic boomerang then.
At this point, it might well be, or it could be something that leads you on a wild goose chase, like a power bracelet or raft.
Yeah. Okay, well that's where our Triforce is located. Yep, I was right. It's ladder blocked.
I mean, it's good to know.
And there we go. Xarnax is about to find that recorder.
Yeah, the Triforce is basically shoving you toward the recorder. Ellendar just not having a good time with these landmos.
Can you blame them? I mean, you can blame the land molas, yes.
Well, landmola's doing what landmolas do, which is wreck your day.
Snack be snacking. Actually, they're giant centipedes.
Curious to see what Ellendar does next. Tried the landmos, that wasn't working.
No,
And there's that 6.
The Triforce out of 2 wasn't ladder blocked, or was it?
No. It just, you had to kill some landmolas, which, oof. Yeah, and Ellendar did not get that Triforce. No way to kill orange landmos. Now Xarnax gets to play that lovely tune.
there's another
I
large
mean,
secret.
with Second Quest 3 still on the table, I mean, Xarnax knows the 7 bait block is nothing. But he does know that you enter 3 from the south. I don't know, I might have considered just buying that meat. I'm gonna guess Xarnax is gonna end up world wrapping to get those silvers at some point.
Okay, I know what that recorder tune is.
And what is that?
It's Big Blue from F-Zero.
I will take your word for it. Not familiar with that one.
Wait, you've never played F-Zero?
I have not. Nope.
Punch-Out, okay. Yeah, Mr. Cab is right. Yeah, it does sound more like Punch-Out. Yeah, sometimes stuff just starts sounding the same.
That's me in every single verse quarter song ever. It's like, oh, that sounds like a lot of the other songs I've heard.
Yeah. Yeah, no, thinking about it again, yeah, it does sound a lot more like the Punch-Out theme. But I'm more familiar with F-Zero than I am with Punch-Out, so that's probably why.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the Punch-Out thing.
City, okay, forget what I just said, I'm clearly not thinking straight. Now...
Yeah, Xarnax doing a world wrap, so that's cool.
Alright,
You're
well,
here, you need it.
Silver arrows for Xarnax. We still don't have a whole lot of Triforces on the board. We only have 2 apiece.
No, we really haven't picked up a lot of Triforces. Hour in,
Looks like we've
you
got
start worrying a little.
too.
Ellendar is digging this Second Quest 6. Got the Triforce, looking for items. Got to give it a shot. There's a lot of Goma this level, though.
Yeah. Well, thank goodness those keys can be taken down with the boomerang. We got anything in here? No, we don't. Xarnax finally picking up the meat.
Yeah, he's horribly rich, so why not? He's heading toward 3 now, it looks like. So,
yes, we have
good time to get it. Ellendar is sticking around in this 6.
At least until he gets hit by the Goma.
Well, you know... You try.
Well, go big or Goma home.
Yeah. Zelda gonna be deterred. Gave the Blue Landmost quite a few runs before being like, yeah.
Oh, you thought that was bad? I'm just thinking, imagine if they had a movie starring a, giant crab that just stayed home alone. Then it would be Goma alone.
Goma is always alone. Until some messed up Link guy comes into his house and totally wrecks him. Oh man, Ellendar just feeding Goma dead Links. Falling downstairs, getting hit in the face with assortment of objects, nail gun. Just not having a fun time there.
Yeah.
Where you going, Xarnax? You didn't go to 3 like I thought you were gonna do. Might want bombs? Question mark. I mean, you don't really need bombs for 3.
And what's past the Goma room? It's a shoot room.
But at least Ellendar got past, right?
True. Let's see if we can get rid of... Nope. Looks like you're gonna need to bomb those Zols to get out of that room.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's gonna be a little annoying. Ellendar's input display is backwards. Well, I guess Ellendar has reverse controls going, so yeah. That would explain some of the troubles of walking around here.
There's one Zol. At least the good news is that Ellendar won't have to clear this room out again going back in.
Yeah, the bubbles are a kindness, so that's something. Xarnax has found level 1.
Yeah, we're gonna finally see what's past those land moles.
We're also going to see other rooms that haven't been cleared yet. The fires, whatever else was too annoying or hard.
Tough luck for Xarnax.
I mean, you try your best, you got a wand, but sometimes blue land molas are just going to blue land mola. I mean, and if you have reverse controls, that just makes that fight a whole lot more annoying.
Yep.
It's kind of annoying to die after you'd killed one, though. Just a little bit.
So this room here in 6, this is definitely possible to having it be a... if an item doesn't drop, then it has the possibility of being a push stair, so...
Link's getting some exercise with that boomerang, just, you know, smack him repeatedly.
And there we go, Xarnax is clipping into the blocks to take down the land molas without danger.
Yeah, having to do a reverse clip because of reverse controls, but does get it, so that's cool. Now just doesn't want to die, really.
Hey, how about a Goma?
Everybody loves Goma, I'm pretty sure.
There we go. And there's something underneath here. It's just the transport. Thanks, game.
Yeah. Well, the top section of the map is segmented from the bottom section, so something required could be up there. And Ellendar is going through transport in 6 and finds the little right hook section. Which, you know, it's a place to be, I suppose.
Yeah, I still stand by what I say, that the shape of second quest level 6 looks kind of like a dinosaur.
Dinosaur?
Yeah.
What kind of dinosaur are we talking about here?
Probably a brachiosaurus or something like that. Something with a really long neck.
So is he like stooped over, looking at the ground? Is that,
Yeah,
that
no,
what's
but I
going
mean,
on here?
if you take a look at the map, though, you can see that there's the foot, and then there's the tail. There's the Triforce in one. But, ooh boy, that's a lot of, Don't hit, don't get hit, don't get hit.
I mean, orange Koreas aren't as bad as blue ones, but they still suck.
They are when they roll more hit points. Because at that point, the only difference is that they at least drop bombs.
The blue ones like to really smack you with the boomerangs a lot more. Orange ones, they're kind of chill a lot. They just kind of sit there thinking about throwing a boomerang.
I'm pretty sure there's no behavioral differences. There's probably like a speed difference, maybe, but
Now that I don't know. It just seems that way.
oh come on! I've looked into the AI. P heats, and there's the candle. P heats and keys are basically exactly the same.
I don't know. People are okay with Keeson dungeons, not so much P-hats.
Well, that's because one of them actually lands, whereas the other one never lands. But
Which
if
is
you look
which?
at them, they both do stop every now and then. The only difference is that one of them actually becomes vulnerable.
So red candle in one. When you have a wand, that's kind of an item. It's all right. It has some use, I suppose. Certain enemies, it kind of helps. Xarnax halfway there, got the Triforce out of one. Now just kind of has to get the others. And that bow is still somewhere out in the world. At this point, it's probably second quest 5 because you know what? That's where the bow is.
You mean because Fred?
Yeah, that guy. Ellendar's really
Well,
digging the 6th.
Well, here this is definitely a contender for a staircase room. But ooh, better be careful. Only have a few bombs left.
Yeah, the bomb situation is pretty dire. I don't know that we know what the HP is on the super ropes.
Well, super ropes have about 4 HP to begin with, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
well
gonna guess Ellendar's gonna bomb these once they all gather.
There we go. But only has one left. So maybe reset the room to get your candle back?
Yeah, worth a shot.
Yeah, and then you can bomb it and then...
Yeah, you definitely need your candle back since they didn't die to a bomb.
Yeah.
This is gonna take Ellendar's last resources. Last bomb.
But here it is. Here's our item. What do we win? Oh, it's the second staircase.
I mean, we knew it was out there. Ellendar had only seen one of the staircases. It's nice to eliminate the other one, I suppose.
Oh, there's the crazy level 6 room. And... yeah. Oh, ooh, okay, good. There's another reason why the boomerang comes in handy. Those wall masters were about to grab Ellendar. See, at this point, you just say to yourself, "Now."
At this point, I would say to myself, it's probably that Goma that killed me 5,000 times.
I guess so, but that's good then, because that means that can't be the bow.
It's good to know that it's not the bow, but it's bad that she spent so much time determining that, oh, I don't need this.
Yeah.
Ellendar is trying to go to that one last room off to the right. Don't know.
I don't think you can get there, though.
Yeah, no bombs. I think Ellendar tried to walk through the wall. Yeah. That's not good. Still haven't found what we're looking for 5. I mean, the Triforce is right there. Xarnax is heading that way.
Found a spiral staircase, so this could be something. It's the magic boomerang.
I mean, that's an item that exists that certain people like to pick up.
Attention Fury SK, we have found your lost boomerang. Could you please come to Lost and Found and pick it up?
Xarnax making the right choice of leaving the magic boomerang behind when he has a wand. Yes, leave it there for the future generations.
Alright, so that means then... So yeah, so if I remember correctly, so we're still outstanding is the power bracelet, the raft, and the bow. Red ring, actually we've got lots of items left that we haven't found.
Magic key, book.
Yep. Red ring.
That about rounds it out.
Yep. So there's still one item outstanding in 4, one item outstanding in 8.
3, 6, and 9.
No, yeah, 3, 6, and 9. Yeah, that's correct.
But yeah, hour 14 in, start being a little. I need more Triforces. I need a bow. Help.
Yeah, we know Ellendar needs to get back to level 7 too to find that wand.
Yeah, I'm not sure when Ellendar makes that play. With all the levels at your disposal, 7?
Well, Xarnax is here in level 8.
Sure. Why not?
Well, what other choice do you really have? We are under the suspicion that 6 is bow blocked. We still haven't seen the item left in 3. That's meat blocked, or at least it's perceived to be meat blocked. Imagine if the bow is in 3.
I mean, at this point, I would have done 3 already.
That's what I mean.
It would
though.
cost some keys, but...
It's taken them so long to get to 3. I kind of wonder if the bow wasn't in 3.
Yeah, it would be... Anytime you spend a long time not going into a level and you were kind of blocked there a long time ago, I like to swing back just to be like, okay, it's been a while. What's going on over here? I mean, doing the 8 play when you know there's an item, sure. I don't know if that's an immediate priority right now, though.
Okay, so there's nothing here.
Interesting that Xarnax went to the right rooms before the left rooms.
Well, no, because that's 1 room versus 2. So
yeah, but you have to loop all the way around the spiral. You gotta loop all the way back. It's basically 2 rooms.
You know what? I'm calling it now Vanilla Book in 8. Nope, I guess this is not where the item is.
Then it would be one of those 2 rooms up in the left that you just have to bomb to, I guess.
Unless it's also Goma blocked.
Now, I don't know how much they've actually tried bombing the walls in 8.
Okay, we can't get down here. It is just a heart container. So I think that pretty much confirms that the item in 6 is bow blocked.
Yeah, it's that blue Goma.
Yeah. But the good news is though is that that item is not going to be required. The bad news is it could be our magic key or it could be our ring. And it looks like nope, the other item in 8 is the raft. Level
Raft
3.
of Sadness.
Level 3's got to have the bow. At this point,
3 or 4.
3 or 4, but
or 9.
Yeah, but like,
I mean, you totally clear all the levels before 9. Maybe not 6 for Xarnax.
well, I'm just saying bow in 3 because if Xarnax discovers that bow in 3, he's probably going to be thinking, well, I'm behind, because that would have been an easy bow to get to.
Yeah, you just would need keys.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not sure why
Xarnax
Xarnax is going here.
Did Xarnax even remember that 3 was found?
Has Xarnax even found 3?
Hold on here, I probably can check.
I mean, sure, it's an open cave. Doesn't mean Xarnax went into it. I thought he did. Ellendar is back into 7, which
Yeah.
is the right move.
Level 3 was... Oh yes, that's right. Level 3 was all the way down by Casino Corner. I'm just looking at Xarnax's tracker right now. So maybe Xarnax is not prioritizing that. Maybe Xarnax is going to go check out 4 first.
Well, has to do 4 at some point anyway. There's another item.
Yep.
Which maybe you spend fun.
He's the Lord Banana, does not take the Lord Banana. The Fury is pleased.
Oh, he probably checked Wrath looking for the white sword item. So that would be why he did that.
Picks up a magic shield.
Xarnax, one of the few people I've seen pretty regularly pick that up, and even forces bombs on the way, so that's nice.
I mean, I picked the magic shield up too. Because I'm not really good at dodging Lionel beams and whiz robes.
It does have use. I often forget about it being an actual thing that you can do. Ellendar sees a bomb upgrade, sad, has 20 bucks. Where did all the money go?
Now here, Xarnax is back in level 4. That's true. I mean, I have absolutely no idea if knowing that the bow is going to be in level 3, but at the same time, though...
I mean, 3's gonna have something, probably at least marginally useful, unless it's a power bracelet, but...
Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff that has some use.
Yeah, the power bracelet was probably the worst thing, but judging by the fact that we haven't found any power bracelet blocks, I'm pretty sure that's going to be in level 9. But again, like I was saying, I'm just making a prediction. I don't know these things for a fact.
Yeah, you always just gotta guess. Ellendar has finally found the diagonal scare. Has reverse controls, having fun with that, but... Hour 20 getting a wand, like, oh, finally I can start doing things. So now Eldar's gonna start knocking out things. The one thing that could hurt Xarnax is if he decides to go back to 6. If Bo ends up being in 9 and he clears everything else.
Yeah.
I don't know that he'd do that, though.
Well, no, yeah, that's, yeah.
I mean, Bo could also be in 4 behind that Wizrobe garbage room.
Yeah, there were two Wizrobes in this room here. Oh, but Xarnax is, gets hit, is down for the count.
It's nice having a room just filled with the blue moblins right at the beginning. Just kill them all, load up on bombs, have fun in level. Oh, blue land mullahs, why are you such jerks? I guess Ellendar is the one who got the compass in 4. Yeah, got the trifles too.
You mean
Xarnax never saw it.
Got sold off?
Sure, that's exactly it.
Just responding to what somebody said in chat.
Just embrace the reverse control, Xarnax. It's fine.
Oh, you can blame me for more than starting up the chat. Guess who rolled this?
Some jiggly guy. Never heard of him. Xarnax has a lot of hearts for one of these things.
Ooh,
He's just finding all the heart containers.
Go pick up the magic sword. Oh wait.
I mean, if you have 0 bombs and 0 money to buy bombs, and you're nearby, then you can pick it up. Xarnax is heading in the right direction to find Compass Triforce here. Don't know about the second item, though.
Yeah, this one here, this was where our stepladder was found. Ellendar is back in level 2.
Yeah, needs a Triforce. Gonna wander around here. Eventually make it to that southwest leg to get it. Hopefully get some keys along the way.
Yeah, so at this point in time, though, if Ellendar decides to go back into level 3, and level 3 has the bow, that would put Ellendar, at least lacking the Triforce, would still have that sort of advantage of knowing that, you know, you won't have to dig out level 6, or go to level 9. But I have a feeling neither racer is going to head up to level 3 until they're just ready to take that Triforce piece. Like, they're not prioritizing it.
They really aren't.
Yeah.
Xarnax has nowhere to go other than 3 after this, though.
Yeah. Did we see where the Triforce in 7 was?
Yes, exceedingly far deep in there. Xarnax has a compass. It's just a very long walk. And ideally, if you get a bow before you go back to it, there's a staircase that Agoma's blocking that could short circuit a little bit of that. Because Xarnax took the passage stair in 7 and it put him way back toward the beginning with the Goma blocking him.
There's a spot in 4 that I don't think we've seen yet. We might have, but...
Ellendar's going back into 8 too.
Well,
does need the Triforce, so it makes sense, yeah.
Well, this is good news for Xarnax, because,
Oh, okay. Whatever you say, game.
Yeah, Xarnax getting hit by those, beams.
Yeah, I think there were too many orange wizards, so the spawn was a little delayed, and it ended up walking right into one.
Yeah.
Too much lag on the screen.
There's also too, depending upon you know what setup you have, sometimes the flickering of the whiz robes can sometimes sync up with the screen in such a way that they look invisible.
Ellendar gets Triforce. Does Ellendar go back? It's only key blocks as far as the second item. But no. Gets Triforce, it's cool. When you have a lot of levels still to dig that have items remaining, just kind of baiting. You got the recorder, you got the Triforce, you could record it back. Worry about the bow here. Back into 7. Still can't afford that bomb upgrade, which kind of sucks.
So yeah, I am going to say though that in order for Ellendar to tie this thing up, Ellendar would need to go to 3 right away after. Well, here's our item in 4. D and the D.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of required.
Yeah, Chad spoiled it for us.
So that's bad news for Ellendar, who has the Triforce out of 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be rough. Gonna need probably a book find that says, go to 4
Yeah, thank
to
you.
get your bow.
I am well aware that I was wrong about the bow in 3. The only thing that proves is that I'm not looking at these seeds ahead of time. Whenever I make those crazy predictions.
So you're not a time traveler? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm totally making it all up.
Well, Xarnax, 2 more Triforces to go.
I mean, if I was a time traveler, I could think of many things next to, predicting seed outcomes.
I mean, what's more important than predicting seed outcomes?
I have to go back in time and tell Fred to never make this.
Now, why would you do that? You'd just be like, make blackout the default option of the randomizer.
No, I go back in time to like 2008 and say, hey, here's an idea.
I wonder where Xarnax is going. 7, I guess.
The saddest thing is we could have had a Zelda randomizer as early as 2001.
Yeah, coulda. Man, 16 bombs is pretty nice. Xarnax does have the bow. He's probably gonna use that Goma staircase if he remembers his 7 to get down there. It's very close by. And sure, you have to kill a Goma, but still. Better than the gigantic long walk, I'd say.
Yeah. Oh, and the,
I think he's just doing the long walk. Maybe. Or well, we'll see. I think he has to spend a key to get into the Goma room. I guess he's sacrificing time to save the key.
Oh, and by the way, just to spoil it, people, I have tried, and no, you cannot make Landmola shoot Wizro beams in Zelda Classic.
Well, that's a shame.
I know! You can't make Landmolas do anything except maybe make like a 400 segment Landmola that travels at the speed of light.
Now, can you make the BMOS turret thing shoot Wizrobes instead of the little fireballs they do?
No!
What? No?
No. I mean, I guess you can make Wizrobes shoot other Wizrobes.
I guess.
Actually, you can make Wizrobes shoot Wizrobes in regular Zelda. You know, the Wizrobes just auto regenerate.
That sounds like a fun time. Xarnax trying to figure out this 7. Is he forcing a bomb here?
Yep, forcing the bomb. Look at that, only 2 hearts to go until we found all of the hearts.
He's got quite a heart collection there. That's a lot of hearts.
Gotta have heart.
Gotta love the little square room of pointlessness. It's here to be annoying.
Yeah, I believe the only level 7 is the only spot in the game that has that square.
Yeah, and it never has an item. It's just a room that exists.
Yeah, I mean it has keys in the original.
Well, on Randomizer, it almost always had something else wandering around in there.
Yeah, unfortunately, it can wander around inside. Oh, there's the Triforce. Wouldn't it have been something if that Goma was required?
That would have been very telling, but as it is, it's just sitting there being all free.
And with that, there's only one Triforce piece left that Xarnax needs to find.
Yeah, that one level 3. Easy level 3.
Now maybe
It's kind of close to an any road, kinda.
Now maybe level 3 will have our red ring. Although
So-
judging by Xarnax's key count, it's probably going to be the any key.
So you saw Xarnax's tracker, right? Did he see level 3?
Yes.
Okay.
So
He might have forgotten.
it sounds like he did. Oh no, he's going to go back and dig level 6?
I think he forgot he found 3 and is now looking for a power bracelet.
Oh. Oh no.
Well, this does open the door a little bit for Ellendar, who still has a pretty big mountain to overcome in terms of going back to 4 for the bow and a lot of Triforce pieces to gather. I mean, maybe Xarnax does want all the hearts. I mean, I can't dispute that too. Maybe.
Well, Xarnax hasn't even begun to dig level 6.
On the plus side, when he does find the blue Goma, he'll just kill it and figure out what's there.
Yeah. That is true. Won't have to go looking around. And you know what? I mean, at this point in time, the red ring is like virtually unnecessary.
I mean, the good thing about Red Ring is when you up A and you have 3 hearts, you effectively have 12.
True. Here's our moment of truth, and it pushes, and what do we have here? It is the power bracelet.
Let the wild chase of full exploration continue. That was really worst case for Xarnax.
And even so, though, that's not a whole lot of play. There's only like 7 potential spots to check.
7 spots scattered throughout the world. I mean, he can recorder around to some places to get close to some of them.
But I mean, the amount of time that it's going to take to check all these, check everything out.
On the plus side, when he looks at his tracker and goes to the Lost Hills power bracelet spot, he'll be like, oh, there's a level 3 marked nearby. Ellendar is in 1, which is pretty quick. Gonna have to take that passage stair to get to the north. Might get some keys in the meantime, which maybe.
Doesn't open.
Oh, Ellendar has the Triforce and is just looking for the item, huh?
Yeah. Well, the item, I believe, was up in the corner. It was the red candle.
Yeah, you have to go through the passage stair, and then it's somewhere to the right up there.
Well, that's a couple more points. And you can see that Ellendar is, checking the, push blocks.
Ellendar might be mistaken about how many items are in level 1. Might not be thinking about the second quest. Might think there's no other item in 4, and that would be really bad.
You think it's possible that Ellendar might actually... Well, no, that's not true, because Ellendar revealed all of level 6's map.
Yeah, Ellendar knows for a fact that it's not 6.
Yeah, because, I mean, that's a big factor if you forget there's a second item in 4 and only one item in 1.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. And kill a 4-headed Gleeok for nothing is always kind of disappointing.
Yeah, just more cash here for Xarnax.
I mean, cash is something. You got arrows. It's arrow money.
I mean, the last thing you ever want to do is show up at Ganon with no money.
It seems exceedingly unlikely that's gonna happen, but you know, maybe you end up spending all 16 bombs and you start buying a lot of bombs.
I just realized something. So you're showing up at Ganon's lair and you're basically throwing money at him, right?
No, I think there's a vendor that follows you around saying, you know, you want an arrow for a rupee?
No, because you see in the cartoon how it works is that Zelda actually takes the rupee and puts it into the bow and it becomes the magic arrow.
Yeah, the Zelda cartoon doesn't exist.
Well, excuse me.
Xarnax does wander back into 3 and be like, oh, that level I found like over an hour and maybe hour and a half ago. Yeah, that's the level that exists.
Yep. Oh, look, it's Goma blocked. Well, that part's Goma blocked anyway.
I mean, that's kind of funny.
There's the map.
I mean, Goma's just kind of dancing, doing his Goma dance. Somewhere up in this column, almost certainly is the bait block. It could be in the small 2 section. Could.
Alright, well there's the Triforce, and it's not bait block, but here's our bait block. Please be something good, please be something good. It's the any key.
You know, that's not of items to find. That's definitely one of them.
Oh no,
it helps in 9.
Yeah, that's one of the items on the list that you definitely want to see.
I mean, really, between any key, red ring, and book, they all have their uses in 9. Book could get the old men to tell you hints to say where Zelda or Ganon are. But red ring is, you know, the defense, and magic keys just, you don't have to worry about keys.
Yep. But speaking of level 9, now Xarnax is about to enter level 9. And we're going to be listening for the roar of Ganon, right?
Yeah, I suppose we can listen for Ganon. He's a guy. He exists.
Well, I'm just looking at Xarnax's sprite, and I'm like, is it Ganon? Is it...
Oh, it's 100% Ganon, but he's not going to be rescuing the princess.
He's going to be rescuing...
Going to be rescuing that Link guy.
Right.
Level 9. Everybody loves level 9, I'm pretty sure.
Now, it looks like we got a linear level 9.
I mean, First Quest 9 can be linear. So Xarnax just doing the whole get as much coverage as you can. Let's worry about the staircase business later.
Yeah, I'm gonna be listening for the roar of Ganon through any of the 4 adjacent, rooms.
Just clearing out some rooms. I'm guessing looking for maybe a compass or just to make it easier in the future. Not sure. But it is kind of nice to whittle down any room with a shutter door, if at all possible, just because, you know what? It's always nice to know if Zelda's somewhere.
Yeah. This room could also have a little shutter door, and it is... Nope.
And that magic key is just so nice, just as far as you just don't have to worry about it. Key doors are basically open doors for you. Oh well, actually goes through the passage stair in 3 and gets, yeah, everybody's favorite enemy. Does manage to take it out. Blonde versus Landmola is much better than Blue Candle and Bombs versus Landmola's. And Ellendar did skip the 3-star container that Xarnax left behind. For shame, Xarnax.
Here's Ganon's room, but it's just a bunch of gels.
Ganon's much different these days. So far, 9 hasn't been coughing up anything. No information, no Ganon, no Zelda. Come on, game.
How about a magic book?
I mean, sure, why not?
Well, it's only going to make that patcher more miserable to get rid of.
I mean, there's still the possibility of getting some useful information out of this.
Yeah, and then watch the next room, Kidnap guards the compass.
Yeah, and Silvers are not here. You know, all the best hints.
Oh, and, I guess Mugger rooms? No, we can't have Mugger rooms, can we?
We can, because it wasn't Second Quest 7 that would have eaten 2 of them. And we already saw the baits in 7, so that isn't going to be in here. Yeah, I'm going with I think on that. Because of the first quest nature of 7 through 9. Yeah.
Souls guard the compass.
I mean, Zols are killable.
They are indeed killable.
That's not... Compass hints kinda just suck. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
Ellendar going back into 3 with the Triforce doesn't have the meat which is required to get the magic key, though, so that's kind of unfortunate.
Well, I was gonna say, it looks like Ellendar has been jump-aided.
Yeah. Second Quest 3 doing what it does. Putting something behind meat. Yeah, you got 16 bombs, Xarnax. Just have some fun. Find the way, if you can. It might be staircase required 9, which always kind of sucks, but...
There's a staircase. It's the red ring.
It's kind of funny that Xarnax hops into a pair of staircases in 9, and it's the items.
So, Xarnax now has all of the health.
And just to refer to something in chat, Red Ring is not forced to 9. It could have been anywhere. It could have been run to the Armos, in which case, you just don't die.
Well, unless you're me.
Well... you feel a little worse about dying. Unless it's a truly horrible room, in which case it's just like, okay, fine, you win game.
I am fairly certain that, I'm fairly certain to take down Ganon, it requires me to have the magic sword, 16 hearts, red ring, and a potion. 2 potions. What I'm trying to say is that I haven't practiced the Ganon fight very much.
There are definitely some rooms that you probably want to practice if you're not used to it. Chevy room in particular comes to mind because that's kind of annoying. This circular river
Yeah.
where that's just the river is so inconvenient as far as where you want to be compared to where Ganon is. Ellendar did buy meat, going back into 3. Gotta get the magic key,
Was
so
hoping for a
that's
bow.
all right. Is
Ellendar
hoping for bow.
wouldn't be the only one who was
And
hoping for bow in 3.
yeah.
More Patras. You, and it's an expanding Patra.
Ugh. I mean, with the red ring, expanding Patra is a lot less worse than it would have been without it. Especially in the spiral stair room where you're basically all up in his hitbox. Now, Ellendar, don't burn the Guria, just feed him. He's just hungry, saying send help. You send him death. It's not nice.
Korea is friend, not food.
Orange Guria is friend. Blue Gurias, they can all die for all I care, really.
Yeah.
Xarnax has done a lot of this 9.
Someone in chat, Trails 420 says that, yep, found the pig, but I guess you gotta find a way to get into that room.
Xarnax, I mean, heart and a half. You're not immortal. Xarnax is bombing around, going up, going south. Can't. Very sad. Well, Ellendar heads into 5. We're gonna find a magic boomerang and Triforce in the same area. Yeah, Xarnax is just trying.
Nope.
Wonder if by some chance it's actually staircase blocked. Because he's in that left room. Just like, how do I get there?
Watch this be the magic staircase.
I mean, sure. The game does like to put the magic staircase that's required like right next to the wall that won't bomb, so that does often happen. Sometimes it doesn't.
Did we see if this room was... That... Nope.
I think if not, well, Ellendar still needs the Triforce out of 7, and that is super deep inside.
Yeah, especially without that bow.
Yeah. It's gonna take Ellendar
Here we
ways.
go. Yeah, well, there's a mugger room. Ellendar saying no to that banana.
I mean, that bunker really didn't want a whole lot from you, to be fair.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have Ganon.
Yeah, Ganon. Wand versus Ganon. Wand wins. I mean, Ganon can be slippery sometimes. But... Oh... Xarnax. Xarnax.
Ooh.
Sometimes Ganon just doesn't want to cooperate with you. I didn't see Xarnax get the Triforce in 5, but it was behind him in Hanla. That was fun. Yeah, and it's quite a trek back. He wound all over the place. He's gonna look for staircases to try to shortcut his way back over there, and I totally don't blame him for that.
Yeah, that's right. Ganon was just past the Smugger room here.
I guess he did go in through that Patras stair to get into this section, so he knew what he was doing.
Yep. Unfortunately, Xarnax is about to take a death here.
Yeah, you never know.
Yes, I do.
Nah. Someone's dying.
Yeah, it's Xarnax.
No.
Yes.
No. I'm pretty sure Ganon is the guy that's gets smacked with the wand repeatedly. Now, so half of the puzzle done. You got the threat down. Where's the shutter door that opens immediately? I don't know that we've identified it yet.
Let me guess, it's right down here. Nope.
It would have been nice and convenient if it had been, but...
Well, I've given up on my predictions.
Too. I don't remember where the compass was in 7 that Xarnax got. I think somewhere in the south, perhaps? It's after he got the wand. Ellendar's been making good time since the wand find, but the lack of a bow from 4... Really, the delayed wand was it. So, Xarnax, finding the path.
Yep, here's the path.
GG. Gets sub 2 hour. Link has been saved. Ellendar continuing the fight. If Ellendar continues with this path, that is the way to the Triforce, so that's something. See if we can get Xarnax in here.
Yep.
Hey, Xarnax, GG.
Hey, thank you.
So what are your thoughts on that one?
It could have been worse, but it was a pretty rough start.
Yeah, your first offense came from First Quest 7. That's always a great feeling.
Yeah, I mean, I spent a long time exploring the overworld. My like I found the candle in it was actually kind of funny because I bought a candle and then decided I wanted my money for bombs, and then I don't think that really cost me too much, but it ended up finding the wooden sword candle like 25-30 minutes in, and at that point I cleared a whole lot of the overworld and really wasn't sure where to go because none of my options were very appealing.
Oh, did you kind of forget about level 3?
I sure did. Yeah, I was, once I had found everything but 3, I was still, clear, opening places looking for it, and then I had one bomb spot that I hadn't checked yet, so I checked that, and that wasn't it, so then I dove into 6, hoping the power bracelet was in there. Luckily, it was not a long dive.
Yeah, Ellendar went into 6 looking for, like, the item, full cleared the entire thing before realizing, oh, it was combo blocked.
Ouch.
And right now, just so you know, for Ellendar, has all the Triforce pieces. I don't know if Ellendar knows about 2 items in level 4, second quest. Is going into 9 looking for the bow.
Well, I mean, I would do that anyway. Important items as a flag.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a thing you can do, but Ellendar spent some time looking around in 1, pushing, trying to find another staircase, so...
Yeah, well, he'll figure it out eventually, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, you found both items in 9 pretty quickly.
Yeah, that was
kind of ridiculous. Any other thoughts about kind of how the seed played out for you?
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I mean, I was really, really happy. I felt really good once I found the wand, obviously. I mean, 1, because I had the wand, but I mean, also because it was one of the first things I found, and it was in 7, so I felt like that might give me an edge. Looking back, maybe, I don't know. I really don't know what the best move would have, even in hindsight, I'm not sure what the best move would have been.
I mean, the enemy set in 7 wasn't terrible. It wasn't really kicking you out. It wasn't blocking you too much.
That's true.
It just kind of lured you in. You had the resources at the time to keep going. So, yeah.
Yeah, it worked out okay. 8 was a bit of a bummer. Took quite a while. Pretty much full clear that to find out. And I don't even remember. I think I had keys at that point. I probably could have gotten the second item out of there, but I didn't want to spend them yet because I didn't know where I was going to need them.
Yeah, keys are always kind of interesting. When do you spend them when you have second quest nonsense?
Right.
1 through 6. Yeah.
I was happy it wasn't second quest 8.
Oh, yeah. I mean, as bad as First Quest 7 is, it's not Second Quest 8.
Exactly. Oh yeah, and the power bracelet. I was like clearing power bracelet locations, and then when I was like basically double checking my tracker, making sure I hadn't missed anything, and then looked over at the two push blocks I had left, and it wasn't until then that I saw in the corner of my eye, oh, I've marked level 3 already.
Yeah, I kind of figured when you saw those push blocks on your tracker, you'd see the 3. Like, oh,
that was it.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, the HP rolls were mostly pretty generous. I don't know that there were any required whiz robes. Red bubbles, I actually enjoy inverted. It was harder to deal with than I remembered. It's been a while since I've had it, but it's pretty fun.
It's kind of a mind trip just to be like, okay, you gotta switch how you're thinking.
Actually, I don't know if you saw the first time that I had to deal with it after I got the Triforce. I was still, I had my mind switched still, and I was, so yeah. After I had lifted the curse, I was still inputting as though I had it, and still walking the wrong way a bit. Took me a while to shake it.
Oh, yeah, that's just what you do. It takes a while, just switching back and forth. It's yeah. I have to remind myself sometimes, like, okay, am I inverted now? No? Okay. Ellendar's in the southwest. Might get the red ring soon, maybe. I don't know if you could bomb into this lake. I think you could, because you bombed south when you're looking for Zelda. Only 3 bombs in level 9, though, is not a good feeling.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, both come into play as much as you would have liked. I guess you were hoping for the hints 9, but...
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I was lucky that I didn't need it, but I was still a good hint. It made me not even think about clearing any of the rooms that I did see.
Yeah, it saves times. I mean, you were pretty healthy on your bombs throughout 9, so you were pretty good. 16 bombs? That's pretty nice.
Yeah, has Ellendar gotten either of the upgrades?
Yeah, no.
Oh, that hurts.
The times Ellendar's been in 7 has been like, at the best was 10 rupees short, I think.
Jeez. Yeah, that hurts a lot.
And then just the money has dwindled since, so...
Yeah, I felt really fortunate to come across both of those when I could buy them.
Yeah, they were a decent upgrade too.
Yeah. Also helped a little bit that I took the time to clear a few extra rooms in 3. I was hoping for magical key, and it was, I completely had forgot about the red ring at that point actually, which would have also been welcome.
Yeah, I mean, the items left, magic key, book, red ring, they all had their uses. And 3 was so small.
Yeah, exactly.
The Triforce was kind of like midway anyway, so it's like, you had the meat. So
and I had a chance to get rid of that. That, man, I never pick up. Like, I usually try and keep my inventory empty so I can select swap faster. The letter messed me up quite a bit, and I never ended up even using it.
Yeah, that's a shame. Well, I guess you kind of might have wanted it during Ganon once.
Yeah, it might have. Yeah, the first Ganon. Or
yeah,
like,
that first fight, maybe.
The main reason I picked it up was because of red bubbles.
Yeah, that's why I'll always pick up letter in this flag set, just because the red bubbles.
Yeah, otherwise...
There's certain Ganon rooms you just don't want to find reverse controls.
Right. Yeah, if red bubbles don't exist, I don't think I ever pick up the letter.
Yeah, I've taken to just skipping out on letter if there's no red bubbles. Maybe if it's especially brutal, but You had a decent amount of hearts.
Yeah, we had a lot of hearts, yeah.
If you're curious, the container in 3 was through the passage stair, on the ground, free.
Oh, man.
You could have had more, just saying. Ellendar has one more heart than you.
So basically, Ellendar wins.
He does win the heart contest.
Man, he gets to
You
play
won
Saber.
the Find One and 7-1. Well, you're playing Saber, Truant. One of those.
One of them.
I believe they're racing
actually
now,
going
yeah.
on, like, haven't seen who's in the lead though.
Yeah, I don't think it's too soon to even say someone's in the lead. I did watch Saber do a practice the other day. He's sub 2-houred.
Yeah, I actually have not been paying any attention this last couple of weeks since the brackets started. I haven't watched any of the races. Is 2 hours a decent, pretty average time?
So the winning times have varied from sub-hour to 2.5 hours. So take your pick.
Yeah, I've seen people complaining about some really long seeds. This is my first taste of this flag set. I feel like I got off kind of easy, although 2 hour. I feel like it was possible to beat this seed in under 90 minutes. You got
possible, sure, but given the locations of where your weaponry was, you're not going to get the red candle almost certainly without a wand. You had to get through those blue land molas. Ellendar tried repeatedly with just bombs and blue candle to get through that blue land mola room in one.
Ooh.
Didn't work. Just got wrecked too much. And the wand, you just had to go into 7.
Yeah.
Which, unless you're a specific person, I don't know that you do that. Are you a bit sad that you didn't get to have a mirror world?
You know, I'm kind of okay with it.
Have you practiced much with the new screen scrolls and all that fun stuff?
No, not at all.
Are you aware of the new screen scrolls?
I've seen Adiginos's page, yeah.
Yeah, I mean the RAF spot's pretty much the big bar sequence breaking, so.
Have you seen his page?
I have not actually looked at his page.
Okay, it confuses me because it has a couple left to right scrolls, and I don't know how that's supposed to work.
Left to right scrolls, huh? Interesting.
I'm wondering if there might be, like...
Do you remember one offhand? Just curiosity.
They're both coast. So I'm wondering if they've got anything to do with, like, just held over from when he mirrored the image or something. Not sure.
They're both coast, huh?
Uh-huh.
Something weird like going over the ladder spots to the left to world wrap backwards, kind of. Yeah, I don't know. Or to, I guess not world wrap, but...
But yeah, I mean, I would think you'd still, when the map is flipped, you're still going into rocks on the right side.
Yeah, that...
Anyway.
Yeah, GG. So what was our song? I think my thing froze right before we got to see it.
Oh, it was the opening to
Punch
the
Out.
song from... Yep.
Yeah, that's what it was guessed. Cool. Ellendar still has not found an item in 9. Just not picking the right stairs to dive into.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've been quiet. I had some computer trouble just a moment ago.
No worries.
Well, actually,
Welcome back.
that does worry me because it just froze.
Oh.
I guess there was just too much Zelda.
I mean, there's a lot of Zelda.
Yeah.
Well, what you missed is Ellendar is digging 9 for the bow, and
Yeah.
hasn't found an item yet. And Xarnax doesn't want to play Mirrored Overworld, I think.
Yeah, mirrored overworld isn't as fun in the sense that you don't get to you don't get to do your normal things.
But you get to do new and exciting things.
Yeah, you mean like the Raft Coast bot.
No, you get to screen scroll to White Sword Cave. You get to go from the bridge to Vanilla 1 to the ferry.
Yeah, I'm not
Scroll to
opposed.
Vanilla 2.
I'm not opposed to mirrored overworld. I'm just okay not having played it yet in this tournament.
Well, in the tournament, you've played some Seeds.
Yeah. I played one seed like 4 times on Groundhog's Day.
Yeah, just a couple times.
Oh, that one. Wait, was that the other one, the first one or the second one?
That was the most recent one with the unfortunate shuffle secret spots with the grave that shuffled.
Oh, I meant like I thought there was 2 of them that was raced. I think one of them was the weekly.
Oh no, I meant the one.
You meant
one on Groundhog's Day.
Oh, you meant like the real, the official one.
Yeah.
Because I was responsible for the one on the weekly.
If it's not on Groundhog's Day, it doesn't count. Ellendar has no bombs in 9, and with all these shutter doors and wizards, having some problems navigating.
Yeah, at least he's got magic key.
I mean, Ellendar does know all the items except for the second item in 4 and what's under the Goma in 6.
Yeah, it sounds like it's the question that you asked earlier. Does he know there's a second item in 4?
That I don't know. Kind of seemed like he didn't realize at the time when he was looking around, and well, at least forgot. Sometimes we just forget things. I was looking at Ellendar's race history. Why do you guys keep racing each other? What's up with that?
That's a good question. It's yeah.
19th race for Ellendar, and you're the third time.
Yeah, we met up a few times. He's the new Raikou rider. It seems that any time that Raikou and I are in a tournament together, at some point we face off.
So, are you rivals? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Alright. Well, according to most media, then at some point Ellendar will rise up from the lower bracket to face you again. You plan on going undefeated, right, Xarnax?
Well, yeah, that's always the plan. It's not like there's anyone who's really going to be able to stop me until the finals anyway.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to meet up for a while, so it's okay.
Well, thanks for doing the commentary and getting a restream together, everybody. I should head out. But that was a fun one. It was trying at times, but yeah, pretty good race. I like that seed.
Well, thanks for the race. Congrats. See you next time. Best of luck in the future versus some, Saver Truant guy.
Yeah, it'll probably be Truant.
I think Saver agrees.
He would. He would.
Alright, have a good one.
Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a good night.
Good night.
So far, Ellendar's just been missing all the bomb chances, just hasn't been on the right count. And even when there's been a chance, just those guys are being jerks.
Yeah.
I think Ellendar is throwing in the towel and is going to hop in here for a little post-game chat. Rough seed. The wand so late is always just so painful. So much about this flag set is really when can you get offense? Hey, Ellendar. GG's. Rough
GG.
seed.
That was a fun one. I didn't feel that bad about that one. I felt pretty good, like even after I saw Xarnax not done. I'm like, okay, I feel reasonable about this. I'm gonna go in a 9. The bow's gonna be here. It's not gonna be trolly. Everything's gonna be fine.
So Bo was not in 9.
I kind of yeah. I kind of given the layout of 9, like I couldn't get bombs to drop like ever. Every single drop wasn't giving it to me.
Yeah, Xarnax walked into 9 with 16 bombs, so.
Oh, yeah, not having. I was like 10 rupees short for that bomb upgrade in 7, and I was like, this is the worst.
So, Bo was in 4.
Yeah, that's
Very
what
deep
I
in
thought.
4. Yeah. So when you were in 1, it looked like you were looking for a second item for a little bit. Did you kind of forget for a while?
No, so I'm not super familiar with the second quest dungeons, and I knew there was only one item, but I thought it was a staircase item. And so I was looking for stairs, and I'm like, there are no more stair rooms. I'm like, what's going on here? And I'm like, well, I might as well murder everything. Maybe I'm wrong. And then I got nothing for it, so that was great.
Yeah, you got the red candle out of there, so.
Yeah, red candle after one is not so great.
I mean, you tried to get past the land molas.
Yeah, that was fun. Where was the red ring? Was that 9, I assume?
Yeah. Xarnax took, like, the first 2 staircases he took in 9 were book and then red ring. So.
Wow.
He just took a interesting path in 9.
Interesting, yeah. There must have been like a bomb path I didn't see or something like that. I actually got to pick up the magical sword 4-pack of bombs. That's a thing I never thought I'd do.
I mean, it's a thing if you need the bombs.
Yeah, I thought this was a fun one. It was decently challenging. I don't know if Xarnax is still here. I guess he's not. Does anyone know what was up with the flute? It was taking me all over the place. Like I was at 4 and fluted down, and it took me to 2.
Second quest recorder mechanics. So with second quest dungeons, 2 and 3's Triforces are switched, and then 4 and 5's Triforces are switched. So the flute order is 1, 3, 2, 5, 4, 6.
Oh, that's a nice thing to learn in a race.
Yeah.
But
first quest dungeons are the same, so it was 7, 8, 9. But if it had been second quest 7, 8, 9, 8 and 7 would have switched.
Yeah,
fun stuff.
Yeah, I think not knowing the second quest dungeons as well as I should, it's probably cost me a lot of time here. But I think
you were also trying to walk through walls in 1 and 3. No walk through walls dungeons.
Yeah. I figured that.
Or
out.
first quest 8, 7, 9. Yeah.
I didn't find the item in 6. I don't know what was up with that. I must have just missed a push block or something.
The blue Goma that kept bodying you, he had the item.
Oh, so the item's a 4 drop in 6? Man, I really should have researched these things.
It's a push stair.
I didn't know there could be a push block in that room.
Yeah, second quest.
Well, good thing there wasn't anything important there.
It's
Just
just a
power.
power bracelet, yeah.
Could have saved me some digging to. Well, I mean, I didn't have the bow forever and ever, so I think if I had gotten the bow out of 4, I was in 7 fairly early, taking a gamble that there was something good in there, and I ran out of bombs like right before where the wand was. If I would have had that like the first time I went to 7, I think it would have been a little better off. But I don't know. I
Yeah,
thought it
you
was a fun
kind of
scene.
followed Xarnax into 7 at that time, and he had gotten the wand, but you ended up leaving, so that's when he kind of started putting the distance between two.
Yeah, I think maybe the big story of the race was me running out of bombs all the time, and obviously, apparently, the bomb upgrades were real nice. So
I
would
mean,
have
plus
been.
there's something.
Yeah, the large secret. I never found the third large secret. I think that might have been power bracelet blocked or something, but that would have helped out a lot. At one point I spent like 80 rupees just buying bombs because I was so low. I need to be better at managing my 10 counts.
Yeah, Xarnax did do a lot of forcing in the seed.
Yeah. Anyway, that was a fun seed, and you know, it wouldn't be a tournament without losing to Xarnax. So
Yeah, we kind of commented that you two seem to like pairing off against each other.
yep. Well, Xarnax could have fun with Saver.
Saber or Truant, we don't know.